Welcome to the 8 Tools of Savvy Leaders, a short introduction to the thin book of smart people skills by Katina Cremona. More research and surveys than ever point to the importance of self-awareness and people skills to achieve job success, financial performance, and leadership and organizational effectiveness. The author has condensed the essence of her experience as a psychologist and executive coach into 8 critical tools leaders need to create thriving workplaces. When asked to share what was the most important tip she would give any leader, Katina said, "Be more curious. Ask questions that inspire people to say, 'That's a great question. Why didn't I think of that?'" And while the thin book of smart people skills is packed with relevant real-life scenarios and practical advice to develop self-awareness and to facilitate compelling discussions and meetings, there are 3 principles that encompass all the tips behind each tool. The first principle is awareness. What beliefs and assumptions drive your actions? Do you know when feelings are affecting people's reactions? Are you aware of how you co-create the very behaviors you don't want in your relationships? There is a whole world of feelings, beliefs, assumptions, needs, and unconscious dynamics operating under the table. The more awareness you have of those dynamics, the better choices you can make as a leader. The second principle is understanding. In any interaction, how much time do you spend listening and asking questions in order to understand others? For example, do you jump into solution or fix mode before you fully understood the underlying reasons for a situation? By taking a little more time to ask probing questions of yourself and others, you're more likely to come up with a better understanding and solution. You'll also harness more responsibility and commitment in others. The book is loaded with insights into why people do and say what they do, how people differ, and the deep drivers behind many familiar human dynamics. The third principle is to monitor and assess what you say in various situations and how you say it. For example, do you help people understand you by letting them know what your thinking process is? How well do you frame issues or ask insightful questions to persuade or excite others to action? Are you someone who avoids emotions, hoping they'll go away rather than simply acknowledging them? When emotions are named or labeled, they're less likely to be as intense. We're not born with high self-awareness or honed people skills. We're more successful when we try to consciously learn about ourselves and others. We can develop the skills to communicate and lead in ways that powerfully impact individuals, groups, and organizations. This book has many suggestions on how to develop your people skills, not just at work, but also in your life. In addition, each tool includes specific tips for managing up, virtual teams, and cross-cultural teams. To buy the Thin Book of Smart People Skills, 8 Tools for the Savvy Leader, go to thinbook.com or Amazon. Start being more savvy today.